Hey everyone, this is the Vintage RV'er. I'm back again and looking forward to a new roof on my garage studio workshop. I've had a contractor friend of mine help me out with some tar paper. And I know this is not really RV related, but you know, everything is sort of related to RVs. But in this case, we've got a clear blue wonderful day after a complete terrible filled night of high winds, 40-50 mile an hour winds all night, and you know, all that goes with it. And I had moved the long hauler back into this area, but I have since moved it back out into the front area here, and done that so that the material deliveries could happen. So I've got it parked out. Now, some people would say, wait a minute, you parked it in the yard again, Dan, you're going to get stuck like you did in the backyard. But actually under this yard, it's actually a driveway base that we put topsoil on, along with some very well fertilized amendments to allow it to grow. But underneath is about 10 inches of stone. So you can see here where kind of the driveway used to go across and back to around this pine tree, like some very squashed circular driveway. And so the Allegro is able to not sink into the ground like it was before. You can see we've been doing some efforts here with the trim. Still have to do a little work on it with the replacement trim, but look at this. The orange is really, really cool. I really like the way it stands off, the orange and the brown, kind of Halloween colors, but hey, works for an 80s RV. So we got all these here, working on it, and did all of that here. I do have the replacement logos for this, and you can see here by the time I get around, I've sprayed some of the door trim, got it prepped, ready to go for the new orange trim. But I do have to order more 1-inch vinyl trim because this thing takes like 150 linear feet worth of trim, apparently. Way more than 100 feet roll that I bought. So I'm also want to let you know that I'm going to climb up in here. Ooh, there we go. I don't have the keys, so I can't start it just yet, but what I've done is I've moved my gauges. So the vacuum gauge here, transmission temperature, tach gauge. And I've moved my video clock gauge, so you know there'll be a clock on the radio, and this digital clock sort of works, but I'm going to rip it out and update all that, and we'll be good to go. And yeah, so you know, I've cleaned it up quite a bit. Feeling pretty good about things so far. So you know, the love seat sized passenger seat that's here. Look at that wonderful mauve fabric here. And then we get in here, we go in the back. And of course, it's very bright today now that the weather's changed and the weather system's pushed through. So I have a lot of my tools and wiring accessories here to wire the new smoke detectors. Got all that, got everything fitted in here, and I gotta work on everything as always, troubleshooting, but for the most part it's been doing pretty well, and kind of happy with how things are functioning and turning out. You know, there's been some troubleshooting with the gauges on the dashboard, but you know, it is what it is, and it looks like the door is going to try to shut itself, so we're going to do this. There we go. Shut the door. It's a very quiet RV. Because it's so well insulated with all the spray foam, it actually is very quiet compared to the Class C that we used to have, the 77 Tioga. And I'm going to head out here and then make the jump. Oh, there we go. So yeah, we got some trim ends to put on, but other than that, you know, beautiful day. It's March 2nd. March definitely came in like a lion with the windstorms and everything, but other than that, been doing pretty good. So I'll post some more videos. I did do some work on the roof, a little bit of work on the roof. I'll show those videos on another video with the plumbing vents, and I'm still figuring out what to do with the skylights because all of the screws, the hex head screws, were all stripped. So I have to find some sort of extractor online or something, and I'll post how to get that taken care of and be able to do that and remove those skylights, because obviously when you try to unscrew them with a screw gun, they don't come out. And you know, what do you do with all the, you know, literally, you know, 18-20 screws around a skylight? You know, how are you going to remove an old skylight and put in the new ones that I showed you earlier on a part 1 of, you know, roof restore and skylights and plumbing vents and trim, and be able to do that without leaving a whole bunch of rusty screws in your roof? So I'm going to be doing that as the next video, and I'll talk to you soon. Thanks for tuning in, and please look for the future videos that I have on my adventures in renovating a 30-year-old Allegro RV. Take care.